So I have 3 whole chicken breasts here sliced up. Okay, I'm going to season this chicken with garlic, salt, and I'm going to put flour, salt, and pepper. I'm just going to put flour on it and just mix it up. And here I got some garlic cloves, and I'm gonna mash up this garlic. Okay, has my salt, pepper, garlic, salt, and now I'm going to put flour on it. So you see, it's just enough flour to just coat it a little bit. Coat your chicken. Now I'm going to mash up the garlic. There's about 10 cloves of garlic in here because we're not going to use all of the garlic with the chicken. We're going to save some of the garlic for the Alfredo sauce. Now you're going to get half a stick of unsalted butter, okay? Half of the stick, and put it in your pan. Okay, we're going to melt that. While that is melting, you want to go ahead and put your pot of water for your pasta. Okay, so that butter is melting, right? And I have my garlic here. I'm going to get about 3 spoons of this garlic, the fresh garlic that I have here, because you want to save some for your Alfredo sauce, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, and you see you still have some left over. Okay, in this house we love garlic. Okay, so just toss the garlic with the butter until it's light brown, like a little brown, and we're gonna throw the chicken in here. Okay, you can see it's turning a little brown. You see that? You want to cook it like that, like medium. Okay, so it's a little brown. So I'm going to put the chicken in there, okay? Okay, so I put the chicken in there. This is the chicken that was tossed in with salt, pepper, garlic salt or garlic powder, and flour, okay? Now you put it in there with the garlic and the butter and just cook it. And my water's still about to boil. That pot's jacked up. I got some new pots for Christmas, but you know how it is. You get used to using your old stuff. But anyway, you cook this chicken all the way through, okay? You don't have to use olive oil at all. The butter gives it such a good taste with the garlic. It's so delicious. And with this, I'm going to make some penne pasta and some homemade Alfredo sauce and garlic bread. So you see the chicken is still cooking. It's almost done. And you just cook it till it's like a little brown. I like it like that. And yeah, boil your pasta. And we're going to work on the Alfredo sauce. Now this pasta says that it serves 8, but that's only 2 ounces. So I used a box and a half, and I just saved the other half for tomorrow. I could make a cold pasta, boil the noodles, and do mozzarella chunks with salami and pepperoni, olive oil, olives and stuff like that, and make a little pasta. So now I'm gonna put salt in my boiling water and my penne is in there and cook it. And then we're going to do our Alfredo sauce. And for that, you're going to need heavy whipping cream, some unsalted butter, the rest of your garlic, some salt and pepper, and some Parmesan cheese. By the way, at this time, I'm preheating my oven for my garlic bread. And I'm not doing fresh garlic bread tonight. I'm going to do the box one. But there it is. I put my salt in there already. Nothing else, no oil, butter, nothing. Just water, the penne pasta. When it starts fully boiling like that, then add the salt. The reason is because if you put the salt before the water starts to boil, the salt just goes to the bottom of the pot. So at least when it's boiling already, you put your penne pasta or whatever pasta you're going to use and then put the salt. So My penne pasta is cooked, so I'm going to drain it and then put it back in the pot. Okay? Okay, so my pasta is drained, and what I'm going to do is put my chicken into my penne pasta. I call it the one pot chicken Alfredo meal. Seriously. Anyway, you can make the Alfredo sauce in the same pan as the chicken. But I like to use a new pot. But anyway, but you can do that. So what I'm going to do is put the chicken in here. Okay, so I got my chicken in there with the pasta. I got my other pot here, and I have it on medium, and I'm going to put, I know y'all might be like, what? But I have a lot of pasta in there. I'm going to put 1 whole stick of unsalted butter in here and let it melt, okay? So usually if you're making less, you want to use like half of the stick, but I'm gonna use the whole. I'm gonna show you how I make it. So I make it with 1 whole stick of unsalted butter, and Breakstones is the bomb butter, by the way. So I'm gonna use this, put it in there. So when that butter is melted, you want to put the rest of the garlic from earlier. I'm gonna say this is about 3 garlic cloves into that butter, okay? You're going to put the rest. And also pop in the garlic bread into the oven. Okay? Pop your garlic bread into the oven. But make sure you keep an eye on it. Don't burn it. Okay, so my butter is melting. And I put my garlic in there, okay? And this is between medium and low. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Let your garlic turn a tiny bit brown, okay? So you just keep. And then in a little bit, you're going to pour your heavy whipping cream in there. This is the rest of your ingredients. I'm going to use 1 pint of heavy whipping cream, about ½ a cup of Parmesan Romano cheese, some salt and pepper. Okay, so my garlic here is a little bit brown. Okay, it's not burnt or dark brown. Like the chicken, it was a little bit darker than that. But this one's a little bit lighter, but it's still brown. So now you want to pour in your pint of heavy whipping cream. You want to stir the whole time because you don't want this to burn, okay? So, and it's still the flame, well, this ain't gas, but it's between medium and low, okay? So I poured the whole pint in there. And you want to keep stirring. Okay? Okay, so as you can see, it's boiling a little bit. And I moved it a little bit to medium. And I measured out ½ a cup of Parmesan cheese. And I'm going to pour it in there. I usually don't measure, but I did it for y'all. So you mix that in there. And then you're going to put your salt and pepper. Okay? And then that's it. Your Alfredo sauce is done. Let it thicken a little bit. Okay, so I put my salt and pepper in there. And you want to keep mixing it so it thickens a little bit. And you want it to be just like that. A little bit thicker, but just keep mixing. See, it's not... See? That's that garlic, boy. So you see? Almost done. But let it be a little thick where it's on the spoon. See, it should look like that. See? And I just tasted it. Oh my gosh! TheBomb.com. So you can either pour it into your pot here or serve it separately. Like serve this and then pour some of the Alfredo sauce on top, which is what I'm going to do with this one. But I have done it all in one pot before. So here's your end results. I drizzled some of the Alfredo sauce on top of the penne pasta. And there's your bread. And I like to put some shaved cheese on top. There you go. And if they want, they could add more cheese. But there you go. Beautiful. Enjoy.